Welcome back, my fellow Cobras, to the Joe Cobra YouTube channel. Thank you again for joining me, guys. Before I begin the review, please, if you don't mind, do me a favor, guys, and please hit that subscribe channel if you're new to the channel. If you like the video, hit the like button and also hit that bell button so you never miss one of my videos. Akira is a 1988 animated film and is directed by manga and anime legend Katsuhiro Otomo, who also wrote the film alongside Aizo Hashimoto, and is based on a manga book of the same name. Akira premiered in Japan in July 1988 and was released the following year in the United States, and is widely regarded by critics as one of the greatest animated and science fiction films ever made. Akira was one of the first anime titles I ever saw, and it was what got me hooked onto anime, and although it has been an astonishing 32 years since its release, I still think it's one of the best examples of animation ever committed to film. If you're in the mood for an animation that has insane attention to detail with killer bike gangs, military cover-ups, crazy psychic battles and insane destruction, then there's no better film than Akira. Set in the beautiful neon-lit streets of Neo-Tokyo, 30 years after an atomic bomb is dropped on Tokyo, causing World War III, the film introduces us to capsule biker gang members Tetsuo and Kaneda, followed by a thrilling bike chase against their rivals the clowns through the neon-lit Tokyo streets. When Tetsuo crashes his bike into an odd-looking child, he is then captured quickly by the military and they begin to experiment on him, unlocking very powerful psychic abilities inside him. Tetsuo then embarks on a psychic rampage, leaving nothing but destruction and chaos in his wake, all while his friend Kaneda chases him and the military down to find out what is going on. The main characters in the film really do grow on you the further into the film you get. From the start, you can sense the friction between Kaneda and Tetsuo. However, as the film goes on, you will then also get to understand their past between these two characters and how they became friends. I also found the Colonel to be quite an interesting character, who at first you think is a villain, but in reality he is just trying to avoid another catastrophe that is heading to Neo-Tokyo. Akira is a long old film at 2 hours and 10 minutes, and it will be a drag for some. But the film is just full of amazing set pieces and loads of insane action set pieces and stunning animation. Even when things aren't being blown up, the visuals are superbly hand drawn and often serve to express more of the story. The story can be hard to understand on first viewings, but this is a film that you are going to want to watch 2 to 3 times to truly understand and appreciate it. Made with a larger than average budget, the film boasts spectacular animation and is some of the best I've seen. The characters, they move smoothly and realistically and show lots of emotion. The voice work, whether in English or Japanese, is beautifully done, and the speech almost always match the characters' mouth movements, which is no easy feat. This can actually be seen especially when watching the subs version of the film, which I consider to be the better version. One of the things that stands out in this movie is the super detailed backgrounds, like all the trash that you see lying around and the war-torn buildings. Just the way futuristic Tokyo was brought to life is really a joy to behold here. Complete with very detailed buildings, realistic lighting effects and lots of movement in the background, it all helps to make the film extremely atmospheric. Along with a very powerful and unforgettable soundtrack that will stay in your mind long after watching the film, Akira just excels at pretty much everything that it does. Even though I hardly understood what Akira was about on my first viewing all those years back, I still grew to love Akira and for what it stood for. And every time that I have watched it, I grew to love it a bit more and more with every watch. Its wonderful style and super-powered action inspired many films and shows, and it also inspired me and others like me to explore more of the exciting world of anime. Some of that inspiration from Akira has even influenced some famous people like Michael Jackson and Janet Jackson, where clips of Akira feature in their video for the hit single Scream. Kanye West has also said that Akira was a major influence on his work, and he also pays homage to the film in his hit single Stronger. And even more recently, Kaneda's famous red motorbike appears in Steven Spielberg's movie Ready Player One, which is ridden by Artemis. And speaking of movies, I actually went to see this in the cinema the other day with my good friend Leon. They are celebrating the release of Akira on 4K Blu-ray here in the UK in December, and it was like watching the film again for the first time, and it blew me away once again on the big screen. I also hear that Taika Waititi, the brilliant director of Thor Ragnarok and Jojo Rabbit, is to make a live-action version of Akira. But just as long as they stay true to the original film and don't go all Hollywood on it, then it might turn out to be something really special. Akira is really a timeless piece of animation that brought Japanese anime to the Western world, and for that alone, it deserves its place in movie history. This is a film that you guys must watch if you're a fan of the anime or if you've ever wondered what Akira is about. Like I said, it may take more than 1 or 2 viewings, but I promise you, you will never forget it. Guys, thank you again for watching my retro review of Akira. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button. If you like the video, please give it a like, it really helps. And also hit that bell button, which then notifies you whenever I post a new video. Guys, in the comments down below, please tell me, have you seen Akira? And I will see you guys on the next Joe Cobra video. Thank you again, guys, for your time. Take care, and bye-bye.
It was a dream that I saw. You mustn't let that boy go. The city will crumble. So many people, so many will die. We get to meet Akira again.
Akira? When will it happen?
Kaneda, we're not back in school anymore.
Now you're king of the mountain, aren't you? But it's all garbage!
Neo Tokyo is going to change soon. We aren't the ones who will change it. Wait for the wind called Akira.
You've got to return to the laboratory! Listen to me!
It's my brain! What have you done?
That which is called science promotes dominance! That which is called civilization devastates the spirit of man!
You changed my friend, didn't you?
Your friend has made his choice.
We have every indication that Akira is about to manifest itself. The moment of Lord Akira's awakening is drawing closer! The time of atonement is upon us! Are your hearts prepared? The time is nigh!